Hello. You see it. I see it. Probably rolled quite a bit of Tetra in it too. So, a nice little conversation about radical victory and overstrength. Because I think after we will officially drop and anniversary is over, now we can talk. That being said, welcome to the stream, gamers. Oh, and
I knew you'd feel the same way I do.
So this guy, son. Genki this guy. Let's get it. Liplox is here. I'm here. Anise is here, and well, let's just do this thing.
I knew you'd feel the same way I do.
That being said, we're gonna do a little bit of playing while we're talking about a few things, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are a little upset about Anise not coming, and bluntly put, yeah, I get you, bro. I feel it. Because it's one of those situations where, at the end of the day, everyone was expecting something specific. And let's be real, we didn't get what we were expecting. We were told that, oh, look forward to the anniversary. And during anniversary, we admittedly got some really cool units. Like, don't get me wrong, we absolutely banged out with Snow White here. And I am extremely happy that she dropped. So thank you, Shift Up, for actually doing something amazing and giving us a unit that we needed. Water
this time,
is
I will finally grant Lilith the true rest she
Now that being said, just on the good things that were already touched, there were a lot of really good returns that we saw for this year as well, such as the return of our anniversary events where we actively were able to get some of the reruns for free tickets, where we got some free gems.
Thank you!
A lot of really nice gifts. But Shift Up, I have to ask you, because this has now been the third year, and for the first 2 years we were super consistent about this. What happened?
We have everything in our shop except what we don't have.
take as much time as you like.
Like a little more openness from us as players.
I'm sure you'll be more than happy.
More
Have fun
surveys
shopping!
for us to actually talk about, because the way it was portrayed as a community, we all expected something like this. Let's be real.
Another successful transaction.
Overexpected these. My bad.
You can take your time, Commander.
But we got Snow White instead. And I get why people are not super happy about that, because at least Label could have been in these afterwards. And I'm very sure many of you at this point have rolled an insane amount of Tetra units on just the banner for Anise alone. Well, just the banner for Snow White alone. So, hear me out. What if we pretended for a second that Shift Up actually did in fact slightly debate us? No shade thrown. But the reason why we were actively put off to the side for a moment is because, well, what if Anise is in fact going to be the new Red Hood Raptor?
It's the final battle! Come on! We can do
Because
this!
do you all remember when Red Hood Raptor actively dropped?
Not looking...
We're gonna do the fun.
It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
But do you all remember when Red Hood Raptor actively dropped the first time? When she came out and she was the strongest unit in the game, and that was how she ended up defeating Phoenix, because no one else could have done it at that point in time in the story. Yeah, I remember. Kept it strong.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
That being said, when all that happened, you know
The
what we
taste of
actually did end up
adventure.
getting? We got the literal strongest unit.
7 dwarves, fully active. Blast away!
And Snow White
All
has
gun
in fact
ports open.
proven to be
Fire!
that recently. But it comes at a cost. It comes at a cost of all of us understanding that
With
there
this,
is in
we're
fact
one step closer to our
something that
dream.
the community had expectations for. So I think, and as you've all seen, there's spoiler warnings here, that for those of you that are currently story current, and I don't mean story, I mean actually naturally played story current, respect and big ups by the way. I don't have anything against story mode by the way, it's just a matter of if you've already been here for a while. You've been
A
playing the game
commendable
for a while,
battle,
you
but I
definitely
desire
have
stronger
experience.
opponents next time.
As you can all see, I've reached stage
What
8,
do you
so I
think?
actually do have
Can
a
you
little
now
bit
feel
of
the dignity
conversation.
befitting a king?
It's
The waves
it's a
have
moment
calmed.
in time where
Why don't we
everyone
swim
was
towards the
thinking
next
that this
story?
is going to be the unit that we got. And you know what? I don't blame anybody for that, because Nice should have been the unit we got, but instead what we got was honestly one of the best things that we could have ever had.
Show me what you've got.
When Anise was shown at the end of
Give me your
chapter
best
42,
shot.
actively fighting that lovely little unit that I'm not gonna name, because
Let
if you
us
know,
get
you
off
know,
to a
and if you
beautiful
don't know,
start.
You don't know. During that cutscene,
Yes.
and we actively see her do
Swim
this,
with
this
all
was the
your might
expectation
for
that
the
she was
light.
going to be the next big thing. So this leads me to
From
believe that our
torment
next
freed, I shall
opponent
attain
by
enlightenment.
will be Anise. That being said, for now we can kind of chill.
Glass
We're gonna
slippers,
get a couple
full
of
contact.
stories
Pour out.
dropping most likely a few
Good.
minutes that are
Carry on, just so.
probably
Yes,
similar to
my
how
voice is
the
fine.
game goes. And that's acceptable, I suppose. But we
Next
do have
time
to
I'll be even
understand that
faster.
this is, in fact, one of the situations where this game is expecting. No, they're more or less
We
demanding
drove
that
them away.
we are
From
able to
torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment.
with every element of it. And you know what? They ain't wrong. So, being said, at this point,
This place too hath been
it's just a
cleared.
matter of
Now let us
shift
continue
up.
forth upon our journey.
Hope you guys live up to your name and you do in fact shift up. Because
Let
after
us get off
playing
to a
for
beautiful
while,
start.
you all were gonna give us what?
Swim
From
The
torment
best
Fully
that
active.
we could ever
Pierce
receive
through.
for the next few years. I genuinely
a fair current seemeth to grace us.
But when you go back to the time days where just transparent with her.
Swim
From torment freed, I
Now
shall
is the
attain
time of
enlightenment.
true beauty.
I guess I'm wrong, but I also actually feel like I'm allowed to have an
The
opinion,
waves have
so
calmed.
here we are.
Why don't we swim towards the next
Besides,
story?
at the end of the day, everybody wants to have something to say, and this is just me speaking openly. But I
Show me
believe
what
that
you've got.
doesn't matter what company you're working with, doesn't matter who you are, you should always be ready to be forward.
The Queen.
So, let's rock.
We're not swim.
From torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment. Just so.
Now, I will be using some release quite a bit on the stream, but in this particular case, I have to use so we don't have a release like a use yet. So,
Swim.
From torment
Hopefully.
freed, I
Now
shall
is the
attain
time of
enlightenment.
true beauty.
oh, and another thing, if she does end up being the new Rappy, can we get a new mechanic for the game, please? Something we haven't seen.
Swim.
From torment
just kind
freed,
of
I shall attain enlightenment. To grace us.
The first time we got a new mechanic with Rappy, who was literally treated as all 3 burst saviors. So can we get a
Clear.
burst 4 unit?
But we've still got a long way to go.
I mean, potentially that is why she was delayed.
mon ami.
Yes.
Now, let the
And if that is the case, what would a burst 4 unit look like?
Watch me, Master.
A unit that
I mean,
actively
just
goes
for a
beyond
bit.
burst 3?
I roll a step
Can she still burst 1 and 2?
Stay calm. Like a please bring me luck.
Let's test your luck.
Also, what would a cooldown on that be?
Just
Like
time
60
for Noir
seconds,
and
maybe?
Pop!
70?
Hey! Hey! Quit
Because in
looking
this
at me
further
like that!
production, we would need multiple units that would need that.
Everyone, no!
No, good God. Red.
I'll reload.
Kill this boy. That might be way.
I'll reload.
For those of you that don't know, these flying blue units
Getting
are
ready.
hit count based. Can't do this one. Alright, but well, we're not able to complete this one right now, so we're gonna just move on from that.
Let's see just how good
Missile
these
tower.
junk heaps are.
It's this is a work in progress because Missilis, I feel like Missilis needs
I expect your
Where
operations to be well
is
planned.
overspec. Where's more overspec Matisse, right? Because honestly, overspec Matisse has been something that we were looking forward to. And shift up, I'm going to say this now. As someone that's played this game for a while, if you guys drop overspec Matisse before overspec Nice, you are going to piss off your community quite a bit. Now, maybe it's a lofty ideal, maybe I'm just speaking, but I feel like I got a point here. Because any of you that have actively sat here and played this game for a while, as much as I love me some Laplace, you know, she's the homie. Through and through, Laplace will always hold down. People don't seem to realize this. Y'all can make jokes here, listen,
Commencing
say
operation.
whatever you want. But when it comes down to fighting Ultra, who you gonna call? Because it ain't Ghost Weapon. And I'm pretty sure that was all of our dailies, so last but not least, we can go and hit the co-op. If we can get a hold of anybody online. And if nobody's here, then we just rock with these all the way through. Party's open for those that wish to join, if you happen to see the screen in time. Well, no one's here. So, let's rock. Yo. Welcome to the channel. We're just going to be picking up a few extra guns today. And since we were talking about Anissa, it's one of those situations where we're just going to use her in protest today. We've got Brid, we've got Rappy. Oh. Alright then. Looks like we're gonna have to dump some shells into this Land Eater, it seems. Land Eater does have one of the coolest songs in Nikke though. That is one thing I appreciate about the music that they drop. And maybe perhaps because Anissa's a pop star, maybe her actual singer is taking time to make songs for her. I believe that could be very much potential. In that case, yep, show me.
Refilling the water! Tell me the story of victory!
From torment freed, I shall attain it.
Let's make some waves!
Hold on tight and don't get hit.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Dumping rocket shells into it. Those rocket shells flying overhead are coming from the east. Ooh.
One moment, please.
Tell me the story
Go,
of victory!
Simon, go.
From torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment.
Now it's time for rapping. And the song is about to turn up and evolve.
Fully active! Here's through! Water isn't too salty for ya! Refilling underground water!
Now, of course,
I will protect my passengers.
Refilling underground water! Tell me the
since I'm
story
using a
of
shotgun at the
victory!
moment, it's kind of best for me to play
From
defense for
torment
everyone
freed,
else.
I shall attain.
Let's make some waves!
But once I go
Hold on tight and don't get hit.
have the hammer.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Which is another thing that's actually a really
Refilling the water!
mechanic
One moment,
for
please.
overswinging these to
Refilling
potentially
the
carry
water!
over from the summer variant.
Tell me the story of victory!
I am very curious as to what Trip is thinking though.
From torment freed, I shall attain enlightenment.
Fully active.
Here's
Throw! Ahead! Fire at will!
Also, if you're used to using shotguns for the ship, in order to hit QTEs, this is if you aim between the actual
protect my
QTEs
passengers.
themselves, the individual circles, you can hit multiple. Just be careful when you're doing this as
Tell me the story of victory!
From torment freed, I shall
be careful
attain
when you're doing
enlightenment.
this
Let's make
as
some waves!
one of those situations
Ahead.
where you're
Fire at
actively
will!
playing
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it? Refilling
great
underground water!
QTEs, because great QTEs do unfortunately sometimes come from a situation where
Can't I just connect this thing to a
will
water tank and be done with it? Tell me the story of
one of
victory!
the great QTEs
From
backs
torment
it
freed, I shall
happens.
attain enlightenment.
Fully
But
active.
The best way to work
Water
that
isn't too
is
salty for ya.
anything that's AR or
Can we finally hit the beach and
roughly,
relax?
Machine gun. Even submachine guns to a point, but it depends. Let's see what the damage was here. And we put on and performed. Thank you, Anise. So yes, we'll just keep running an H series. Let's see if we can find anyone else. No one. Alright, bet. Then match start. And now let's see what they do. All right. Another thing I think that actually would be really good for this is potentially turning into similar powers for queues, unless you're like in a party. Because I think that would actually help.
Hacking the enemy system. Hacking completed. Nothing beats a shot of rum after a sick. Let's make some waves! Everyone, hold your breath and give it all you got. Just connect this thing to a...
And here we go. Oh no, Mr. Ferguson!
water tank and be done with it? Refilling the water! Refilling underground water! Reload. Let me check the mirror for a moment. Hacking the enemy system. Hacking completed. Nothing beats a shot of rum after a successful dive.
Fully active. Pierce through.
The water isn't too salty for ya.
And there we go.
That's all to reload. Verifying code. Verifying code. Refilling
That's actually
underground
also
water.
really helpful.
Hacking the enemy system. Hacking completed. Nothing beats a shot of rum after a... Let's make some waves! Everyone, hold your breath and give it all you've got! Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it? Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
There we go.
That's all to reload. Hacking the enemy system. Hacking completed. Nothing beats a shot of rum after a six...
Glass slippers,
There
full
we
contact.
go.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Efficiency, I feel, is optimal when it comes to shotguns. But since Denise wants to fire as often as possible, she can empty her mag. Makes me think that she might end up having mechanics
Hacking
where
the
she
enemy
is
system.
making just
Hacking
as far
completed.
as possible window.
Nothing beats a shot of rum after a threat makes some waves! Everyone, hold your breath and give it all you've got! Refilling the water! Reload. Refilling underground water!
But I do like the idea of just giving her damage and ammo.
All the equipment is still fine.
So I suppose if she could fire a little faster while doing that, that would be interesting. But simultaneously not really upgrade her overall ammo count. Because 2V,
Can we finally
while
hit the
being good
beach
for
and
her,
relax?
2V mostly just upgrades her ammo count. Oh my gosh, geez. Why? Alright, we're gonna run our last round with Denise. Let's see what happens here. All right. Saturn on the sun, so it's
All to reload.
stop. Let's wake up Mr.
Reload.
Turtle.
Hacking the enemy system. Hacking.
From torment freed, I shall attempt.
Let's make some waves!
A fair current seemeth to grace us.
Good morning. Now, let's wake them down a bit, shall we?
Reload. Refilling underground water! Refilling the water! Purifying code.
Alright, let's go.
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it? That's all to reload. Hacking the enemy
Someone's
system.
there.
From torment freed,
And
I shall
90
attempt.
cents
Glass
a candle
slippers,
in there.
full contact.
Incoming.
Alrighty. Easy walk down.
Can't I just
Also,
connect
for
this
those
thing
of
to
you
a
that
water
are
tank and be
using
done?
PCs,
Hacking the
you're
enemy
not
system.
aware. You
From
can
torment
actively
freed, I
left and
shall
right
attempt. Shine brightly, for my
fire,
radiant.
so-
Let us all strive to be beautiful.
Refilling the water! Refilling underground water! Refilling the water!
It works much better if you're using sniper rifle with rocket launcher to keep the animation cancel the walk. Small things to take though.
Can't I just connect this thing to a hacking the enemy system?
From torment freed, I shall attain. Glass slippers, full contact. Let us all strive to be beautiful.
Reload. Refilling underground water!
Well, we missed the first three levels, but that's fine. Probably still will draw damage most of them.
That's all to reload. Hacking the enemy system. Hacking.
From torment freed, I shall attempt.
Let's make some waves!
Let us all strive to be beautiful.
Purifying code.
Pop that cord.
Refilling underground water!
There we go. And over here.
Can we
Nicely done,
finally hit
nicely
the
done.
beach
Oh,
and
let's
relax?
check that damage rate. Ooh, this Cinderella's quite strong. Oh, expected. Third place overall. Not bad. Now, since we've officially gotten the conversation of Anise out of the way, we've shown a little bit of Anise, and we've done some damage today. I think it's about that time where we get to,
I knew you'd feel the same way I do.
because at the end of the day, a hero still has to rest in order to make things happen. So, thank you for joining us for this Goddess of Victory Nikke stream. And be sure to come back again so we can do some more damage. Wolf out.